Ever felt like you're dealing with a 4-year-old trapped in an adult's body? Well, you're not alone. Welcome to a world where grown-ups throw tantrums, demand constant attention, and insist that everything is mine, mine, mine. Yes, we're talking about narcissistic men. These are individuals who, despite their chronological age, exhibit behaviors uncannily similar to those of a child. Narcissism, a personality disorder characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance and a lack of empathy, is a prevalent issue in today's society. But what happens when these traits are wrapped up in an adult package? The result is a fascinating, albeit challenging, blend of adult and childlike behaviors. This video serves as a guide to help you recognize these behaviors, understand their origins, and navigate the often tumultuous waters of relationships with these individuals. So buckle up as we delve into the toddler-like antics of narcissistic men. First on the list, we have the classic tantrum thrower. Now picture this, a grown man stamping his foot, huffing and puffing because he didn't get his way. Sounds ridiculous, right? But for narcissistic men, this is a common behavior. It's a bit like watching a 4-year-old throwing a fit over not getting the toy they want. Why does this happen, you ask? The answer lies in the lack of emotional regulation. Just like a toddler, narcissistic men haven't quite mastered the art of managing their emotions. When they're happy, they're over the moon. But when things don't go their way, it's a full-on meltdown. This toddler-like tantrum is their way of expressing frustration, disappointment, or even anger. They want the world to revolve around them, and when it doesn't, well, it's tantrum time. So, the next time you see a grown man throwing a fit, remember, you might just be dealing with a narcissist. Just like a toddler, narcissistic men can throw a fit when things don't go their way. Next, we enter the world of the self-centered sailor. Now this is a man who truly believes that the world revolves around him. It's like he's standing at the helm of his own ship, steering through life with the belief that he is the only one that matters. Picture a child in the throes of the me, me, me phase. They believe that they're the center of the universe. They want your attention, your time, your world to orbit around their needs and desires. This is the world of the narcissistic man, only they've never grown out of this phase. They sail through life with an inflated sense of self-importance, expecting others to adjust their courses to accommodate them. The idea of mutual respect or consideration for others' feelings is foreign to them, as if they're navigating uncharted waters. So, when you find yourself in the company of such a sailor, remember, it's not you, it's them. Remember, in the narcissist's world, it's all about them. Ever met someone who seems to lack basic empathy? Meet the emotional alien. This character, often draped in the guise of a narcissistic man, exhibits a peculiar trait, a lack of emotional understanding. This parallels a child's developmental stage where grasping the concept of others' feelings can be a real challenge. Imagine a toddler so consumed by their own world, they're unable to process the emotions of others. Now picture that same emotional limitation in an adult's body. That's what it's like dealing with a narcissist. They might dazzle you with charm and wit, but scratch beneath the surface and you'll find a startling absence of emotional depth. A narcissist, just like a toddler, lives in a universe where they're the sun and everyone else is merely a planet revolving around them. This self-centered worldview often leaves little room for genuine empathy or understanding. So when dealing with a narcissist, don't expect a lot of emotional understanding. Finally, let's meet the attention-seeking acrobat. Picture a child at a playground, always clamoring for an audience, always performing stunts on the jungle gym. "Look at me! Watch this!" they'd shout, their tiny faces beaming with anticipation. Now translate this image to an adult setting. That's right, narcissistic men behave remarkably similar. They are the acrobats of social situations, always seeking that spotlight. Whether it's their stories, their achievements, or their opinions, they are constantly on a tightrope, performing for an audience, demanding your undivided attention. They need to be seen, heard, and most importantly, admired. This ceaseless clamor for attention can be exhausting for those around them. Just like that child at the playground, a narcissist's need for attention is insatiable. They are relentless in their pursuit of validation, and this trait is often a telltale sign of their narcissism. Remember, the spotlight always has to be on the narcissist.